Hey everybody, welcome back to Women Carry Knives. So I've been gone kind of a little hiatus. Well, actually it'd be a big hiatus. Um, but recently, I've actually acquired quite a few knives through trades lately, but just have not had the time to get on and do any reviews. And Therapeutic Edge, my husband, was doing some reviews today, and so I basically just took his camera down and put mine up and flipped the mat over and decided that I'm going to do a review on one of my most recently acquired knives. So we have the pleasure of knowing and being able to hang out with Napster Ninja, who is absolutely awesome, Waylon. And we got together with him recently. And this is one of the knives that I have. This is my most recent knife that I've gotten. And I have a thing for ZT. I love ZT knives. And when he pulled this one out, I just went, oh crap, that's going to have to be mine. And you know me. So my husband is very much, all his knives are black or, all titanium, not much color. Whereas I actually prefer to have a little bit of color. So I decided that this would be one that I would add to the collection. Now, I'm absolutely in love with it. It is the ZT0900 Les George design. This is fabulous. Now, it is a user, absolutely, and it came to me already being a user. And you can see some of the little marks on it or whatever, but absolutely fabulous. So what you're going to get for this or with this knife is going to be the full titanium handle, which you can see here with this beautiful blue anodizing. You guys, it's been at least a year since I've done a review, but I just had to get on and, I want to start doing some reviews again. And I just thought this would be a really good one to start with. So you have the blue anodization on this one, which is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And you can see, the kind of the wear on it it's not full blue. It just kind of has a little bit of that wear on it, which is just, I love the worn look, I guess you would say. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. So beautiful. Now it is a frame lock and very, I don't even know how to say it. It's a good frame lock. It's not too stiff. It is not too loose. It's just right. Perfectly centered on there. Absolutely beautiful. You get just this nice chunk of S35 in on here. I'm going to run right into specs on this one because it's just absolutely fabulous. You're going to be getting about a 2 3/4 inch blade with about a 2.5 inch cutting edge. Your handle or closed length here is going to be, let's go ahead and flip it this way, is going to be just under 4 inches. I mean, you're talking like 3 15/16 we'll go with. Almost there, almost there. Now, it does have a deep carry clip on it. However, it is not a deep carry knife, which most of them aren't. Make sure I put that the right way. So you can see you are still going to have about a 1/2 inch sticking out of the pocket, but it's not bad because size-wise, and for those of you that, have always heard me talk about it, women's pockets suck. They just do. They are too small. So generally, if I have a bigger knife, it's either carried on the waistband or carried in the back pocket, or for those that I just absolutely cannot carry, they're stuck in my purse and clipped to the purse somewhere. This one is definitely not one, I've been known for I will stick it on my bra strap. This is much too heavy to be doing that with. What do I mean by that? Well, let's take a look at the weight on this one. So we will start with, what is it set to right now? We're going to go with grams. So this is going to be, that is hard to see, 124 grams. And for those of you that go by ounces, it is 4.3 ounces. So really for its size, and being titanium, you would think it would be a little bit lighter. That's actually not too bad for, just a little over 4 ounces. Now the fit. So I've never been a person who really likes a choil or any kind of finger placement that tells you this is where your finger has to go. That is not it's not my thing at all. But this one is very, very comfortable. So I'm not really bothered by that. As you can see in my hands, and I believe I measured my hands a long time ago. I cannot even remember what they are now. But I believe it was about 3¼ inches across. So you can see how nicely that fits in my hand. I don't really have anything sticking out. Now, if you have larger hands, I don't know if it's as comfortable for you. It's not a knife that you can really choke up on too much. I mean, you tend to be back. I guess you could choke up a bit on it, but it's not really as comfortable that way. Also, another reason I haven't been doing a lot of reviews is because I do have arthritis in my hands, which does make using knives a little bit tougher for me. So it really depends on the knife itself. If we want to do a comparison, we can compare it to the Bug Out, which you can see that is a bit longer. I would actually, so I always consider the Bug Out to be more of like a medium size, small medium. And that's coming from me because my hands tend to be smaller. I would consider this a small knife. However, because of the width of it, you know, it's going to be, it feels more like a medium size. All right, if we want to take a look at that next to the Benchmade, you can see, obviously, it's going to be a smaller knife. If we do the, let's see, I had the PM2. Let's do the Para 3 first. And you can see the Para 3 is a big knife, right?
Sorry,
this is the PM2. This is the Para 3. Sorry about that.
Did you cut yourself?
Almost got myself there. So, again, you know, you're talking about, I say small, but again, because of the feel in your hand, because of the width of it, it is not a small feel to it. Is that a good way to explain it?
It's hand filling.
It's hand filling. That's a good way to explain it. So, I mean, it's been absolutely fabulous. I have carried this thing in my pocket. It's been in my pocket for, well, since I got it. So a couple weeks. And, you know, and it's one that I've pulled out at work, and the guys at work are just like, oh my God, what is that? I really like it. That's really nice. And see that? I did nick myself a little bit on my hand. That's pretty good. It's been a while. Gotcha. But, yeah, so this has been a great little workhorse for me. I've been absolutely loving it. I don't do any really hard use, and I've talked about that before, so those of you that are familiar with the channel, you might know that. But I have used it in the kitchen. I do use it at work. I do have to do a lot of box cutting, rope cutting. I try not to use it for stripping wire, but once in a while I do have to. Otherwise, it's, you know, it's used at home in the kitchen or for the smaller things, whatever. But for me, it's absolutely what works. This is one that I can actually carry in my pocket straight down. So when it goes into the pocket, if I had one, that would be great. I should have like a little pulled off pocket from jeans to show you, but I can carry this one straight down, or I can actually put it in my pocket where it's kind of like at a diagonal. This one is also very comfortable to me on the waistband. So I don't back pocket carry this because there really is no reason for me to. And like I said, I mean, it's super comfortable either way. So I have been loving this one. Like I said, it has just been my little beater knife. See that? I got myself a little tiny cut there. Hey, welcome back to Playing with Knives. Woo! Now, these do run for $240. And well, they used to. This is like a 2016-17 knife when it came out. Yeah, so I mean, if you can find one, I actually have no idea what it goes for right now. So if you can find one, though, I mean, absolutely. You know, the two things I've been adding to a lot to my collections have been ZTs and also a lot of Protex. So I do have some new Protex too that I'll probably do some reviews on that too. I want to show you guys those. But hey, you guys, again, it has been a while. I'll be throwing up some videos here and there when I have time. I promise not to do any more cutting of myself. And see, just a little tiny one. Just a little nick. But yeah, just wanted to share this with you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. If you get a chance and you want to subscribe, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks. I don't know what else to tell you guys about this one, but it's absolutely fantastic. And if you find one, grab one. Until next time.